What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Part Beyond video. And today's video, um, I got 5 issues of concern that I wanted to talk about Part Beyond, that as a spotlighter and content creator on YouTube and for Coaster Simulator games such as this and Planet Coaster. It's so hard not to compare the two games. If you play Part Beyond and you play Planet Coaster, it's hard to compare, not to compare the two. So coming into this game, if you haven't bought this game already, um, I, I I highly suggest, like, don't judge a book by its cover. Give it some time. Like, even though I have a couple of issues with the game right now itself, it's not discouraging me from playing it. But the things that I have highlighted here that I want to talk about real quick about Part Beyond, it's minor right now, and it's something that could be fixed down the line, from the developers alone as they add more and more updates and things to the game. But one of the things that I feel that needs a lot of work is the modular building mechanics on how you build buildings on here. It's too difficult. I feel like this, and for a lot of creators coming off of Planet Coaster into this game, it's gonna be really difficult to try to build something. So, for example, let's go into my sandbox that I started, that I started building already. Just trying out a few things because I've been busy on this game since the release of it last night. I dropped 2 videos so far on it. My first look on the video, and I got another video dropping tomorrow. Well, it probably already dropped
There's another
yesterday,
impossification
but
available now. Oh
oh yeah,
yeah?
we got an
This is the
apostolication.
good stuff.
But what I mean by the modular building, this is a little cool little ride here, the Pac-Man. But what I'm talking about is the modular building. So in this sandbox, it was this little vending machine standing alone here. But like in Planet Coaster, you would take something like that and use the modular builds to build some facade around this thing. But when you go to modular building on here, what I mean by how difficult it is to build is very hard to build. So let's see what we can find. Let's see if we can use now something like this. Now you might want to add something like this on it to give it a little decorations on the side or something, or even maybe in the front, like that. But the thing is, they don't give you the proper menus of how you use this stuff, like how you rotate this stuff or anything like that. See, like you get the different move, but it's like, how does it work? They don't tell you how none of this works. Like how you move any of this, how you rotate it. Like I know if you hold L1 and you move up on the, wait a minute, but you gotta turn off that though. Wait a minute, you gotta turn off this precision stuff, I think. All right, put it on now. Yeah, but yeah, it's difficult to, like, if you don't have something that's like
Well,
already
it's a modest start to
standing up
proceedings,
already.
but at least our visitor numbers are heading in the right direction.
Ah, yeah,
Although
yeah,
they'd be
yeah.
hard-pressed to go in the wrong one, all things considered.
See, like, it's hard to like come up with things on here. So like you could do some things, but I think it's gonna be kind of hard to create stuff you're trying to create on here, like on Planet Coaster. So that's like one of my issues that I have on here is the modular building, the staff management. It's not too much of a gripe. I don't think that that's gonna be too much of a problem. I feel like that's something that you'll be able to figure out down the line once you do it more and more. But what are these stairs? Oh, that's cool. See, but at least the stairs are, already like this. You don't have to rotate them. But my gripe is with the modular building. Like, if you put in a wall or a door up, um, they don't give you the option or a menu to how to rotate that thing, how to sit it up straight, or you know, or let alone have it even be even. So that's an issue that I have with the game. You know, that I hope that they change down the line. And another issue, which is the main issue as a spotlighter, hiding the UI, the HUD screen. You know, like for when I do tours or if I walk around the park and I just want to show off the park, you know, you don't want all that menu screen on the screen. So I try to go to the menu. I said the menu. I went to the option screen and tried to go to the audio, camera, gameplay, you know, localization and all of that stuff to see if you could find, you know, anything that'll let you get rid of the AI or hide the UI. But on the beta, when I was watching the beta, when they was playing it, they had that option in this menu, which is completely gone now. So I don't understand that, and yeah, that's gonna make it very difficult for us, you content creators to make thumbnails and things like that on this game, let alone spotlight a park with all this stuff in the excuse me in the screen, guys. But yeah, that's just another thing that I feel needs work. The camera. The next thing I would like to talk about is the camera. It's not too bad, but you know, as far as Planet Coaster, you know, like this is like the free roam camera and Planet Coaster, the one I got it on here, where you can move the analog stick forward, back. You press zoom, R2, L2 to zoom. But then if you hold square and R1, you get the free camera where it's like you can be down low and you move around like this, you know. So once you just like get the hang of that, but the only difference is like on Planet Coaster when you're in this mode, if you hold square and go up, you can go up and down. On here, if you hold square, it still does the same thing. It zooms in and out. It doesn't take you up, you know. So the camera modes, you know, oh, this management camera, I want free camera. I want to be able to zoom. See, I want to be able to go up. Yeah, you press R2 and L2, you go up and down, you know, and free camera. Um, there's some funky music on there, some nice little beats on there. Well, yeah, that's another gripe that I have with the game so far, you know. But don't get me wrong, it's a cool game. I'm liking the graphics and things, but I would like to get down into creating some things of my own and seeing how this stuff works. And I'm getting into the staff management part right now, trying to figure out how to get my employees to walk around the park, and I'm trying to figure out how the staff management even works, you know, because let me see, you got hire staff. Wait. You got to go to park management right here. So you go over here to your staff. I think I want to go to staff right there. See over here, you don't even be knowing when people hired. Let me see how many people we currently got hired. We only got 8 mechanics. We don't have no paramedics and no entertainers because we don't have that right now. We just don't. So I'm just trying to figure out how to get the hang of this stuff here. Once I get the hang of this, so these all entertainers, these all the mechanics. Okay. So we only got one person that's got experience like that. So that's Gene Cunningham. You know, she's roaming the park. So it is what it is right here. But that's another thing that I wanna see. Well, I ain't gonna say see it improve. It's just I wish it was a simpler way to do this. Because like for number one, when you hire let's hire. Matter of fact, let's hire us a paramedic. Matter of fact, let's hire us a paramedic. 3, 4. All right, now we done hired a paramedic. Now on Planet Coaster, when you hire um, staff, you just place them where you want them to go and things of that nature, right? See on here, when you hire somebody, it's like they actually coming in to work for the first day. with the guests. So you got to come over here to find your workers, and there they are. Now when they come in, they come in with the masses. So now we got our 4 paramedics that's gonna come in and take care of the part. Now I just don't know how to do the scheduling and things like that for this game. So that's something that I'm gonna fumble with on here and see if I can figure that out. If I do, then I'll make a video on that to show you guys that's into the management how that works. But yeah, that's another thing that I'm struggling with right now with Park Beyond. To trying to keep my attention on it right now, and the pathing and putting stuff on the grid is another one. They should have had another option for ways to do this pathing because for the most part, every path that you put in your park is gonna be sort of like snakish like this. You get an option to do the grid, but it doesn't look it doesn't look clean. It doesn't look smooth, and it look like it takes a lot of perfecting to get right. So that's something that I would like to see improved down the line. Further stuff on the game. Hold up. I'm gonna say, wait a minute. I had something on there, man. All right, we're gonna leave that there for now. That's another thing. And I talked about the staff management that I think is could be improved just a bit, to make it a little bit more easier to keep track of your workers. Well, I think it is. I just think it just needs a little time for. It's gonna take you a little time to get used to. I should say that the staff management part is gonna take you a little bit of time to get used to, especially if you was into doing the staff management on Planet Coaster like I was. So now it's different on here versus Planet Coaster, so I gotta get used to that. So these was just a few little things that I picked up early on right now I mean not Planet Coaster, playing Part Beyond, that I feel there's gonna be a little bit of a problem when it comes to trying to create your own parks and things like that. So for the most part, I feel like if you buy this game and you download this game, for the first few months, you're gonna find yourself using a lot of the in-game stuff and the things like that because the as of right now, trying to do modular building on here is absolutely impossible. Not saying it can't be done. It's just if you can come out with a perfect house or a perfect building design that looks like this, you already a master builder on Park Beyond. That's just what I'm gonna say right there. If you can recreate this building right here, exactly like this on Park Beyond right now. Oh, they got pipe organ stuff. Oh, that is cool. I'm definitely gonna like to make something like that if you can design something. Like it's so hard to design and rotate things on here that I think that the developers of this game should have did a more in-depth video or stream on how you do the modular building on here because if this is going to be the successor to Planet Coaster, you're going to have to be able to do modular building on here, and it's going to have to, be precise and be accurate and everything. So, until they get that in order on here, I don't see modular building being a big thing on here. So, like I say, if you into the modular building and want to do everything from scratch on your own and things like that, I don't think Park Beyond is gonna be the game for you. But hey, you can still like and subscribe to my videos and come watch me play it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how you do that. That's how you do that. But yeah, if you into that type of stuff, I don't think Park Beyond is gonna be the type of game for you. Not at least not at this moment right now, because modular building is very very difficult on here. I like these cupcake lights. So it's really nice. So there's gonna be other stuff that we're gonna be working on in my next Let's Play series of this Part Beyond. I added this Pac-Man ride in here. It's not open yet. Matter of fact, let's put it on Showcase. We're gonna put it on Showcase. Showcase is an option they give you on here where you can let your rides run as if they are open, but they're not open. And so we're gonna have that running right there, and I'm gonna try to do a few more things in the next part of the sandbox, because this is actually a sandbox. So this is how the sandbox is on Part Beyond, which would also would be a 16. that I will put on my list right here. 16 that I noticed is different. The sandboxes on here, the sandboxes, they're cool because some of them come with their own spawn locations. Like in this one here, we got a train station, a train tracks that run around, and then we have a train station that's here. So basically, what it makes it look like is that these folks are all going to get on the train and leaving the park or entering the park, and then you got some that have their own parking lots on the outside, and it gives the illusion of where the guests are coming from, which is a plus from Planet Coaster. That would have been cool if Planet Coaster had that and feature on their sandboxes. But overall, inside the sandboxes, you have little challenges that you have to complete and to finish building in your sandbox. So it's still almost like a story mode or a challenge mode or whatever you should say on here. But each time you do those challenges, you unlock a different area of your sandbox. Because, like I said, there's no Oswald count or nothing like that on here to keep you from building things on here. So you can build and build and build, and as long as you got space to put something, you can build, do a mega park or whatever. But those were just a few little things that I think could be changed. That I hope that change or they fix or make some adjustments to on the game. Especially that hiding the UI on the game. So when you do spotlights or if you just in general doing a video and you want to hide the screen, you don't want that HUD all over the screen. So that's one thing that I hope that they change on here. The pathing, I hope they simplify the pathing a little bit better because the pathing, it reminds me of that Jurassic Evolution game and the way you connect the path and things like that. It's kind of irritating doing pathing that way, but I don't know. Some people may like it. I know it's not. I'm not a big fan of it. But like I said, those just a few things um, that I noticed right off the bat with Park Beyond that could be changed a little bit. That may make it a little difficult for any of you all that's coming from Planet Coaster into Park Beyond to give it a try. Yeah, there's definitely like some roller coaster tycoon type stuff, and it's a total different look from Planet Coaster and what you're used to. And just a word of advice, when you get into this game, don't remember this is not Planet Coaster. You're not gonna be able to do a lot of things that you're accustomed to doing on Planet Coaster on here. It's a total different format, so be on the lookout for that if you do decide to get this. And look at that, I got a ride on fire, but I thought there was something wrong with it, but that is just how the ride decorations is. That's just the way this ride is. So yeah. So until next time, guys, and until my next Part Beyond video, if you're new to the channel over here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Come back and check me out as we try to turn this sandbox into a mega park. Because as you can see over here, they had a half-built roller coaster that we're gonna end up having to come in and fix it. There's no supports on it, so maybe we can do some things and I don't know. See, that's why I said this was a cool game and a cool aspect, but the modular building I think is gonna kill it, for me. Um, because like it's gonna be hard to decorate your stations and just doing random sceneries in your parks on this game. Uh, yeah. So but enough of that out the way. Like I said, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and come back and check me out for some more of these Park Beyond videos. And yeah, go check out my first look at the Park Beyond and my second video that I dropped on this channel. And more Planet Coaster videos coming on the way, along with another park tour that I got coming on the channel. So until next time, guys, I'll see you all in the next one.